What's going on, Beaches? Welcome back to Some Extra Thirsty. It's your boy, Papa Swole, and we got 5 on the motherfucking clock. And today we're talking about 1-0. Never heard of this page, but let's talk about the subject matter that cow farts are not the problem. Now, I covered this a little while ago with the Burger King methane, the little cowboy like, cow farts are going into the atmosphere. It's the cow farts that are killing this world. And we know that it's really more from these massive garbage dumps and all the fucking waste from a lot of different industries that, fuck, I say it over and over again, like grass-fed beef, like quality, sustainable farming. That's not the enemy. Come on. We gotta what are we gonna do with these animals if we don't eat them? Everyone's going vegan. You can believe what you want. Elimination diet. Follow your own fucking health. Don't tell me not to eat quality foods I'm evolved to eat. Ya beesh, come on. Get off my fucking back. Get off my back. Don't go full Matt Damon on me. All right, so here's the tweet. This is brand new, fresh. Scientists estimate that 80 to 95% of a cow's enteric methane, enteric meaning related to the intestines, comes from the burps. The rest comes in a very small percentage from cow farts, but mostly from the stuff that immediately follows it. Manure. Manure. I hate manure. Okay, Biff. All right, farts are funny. Burger King thinks yodeling about cow farts is even funnier. In mid-July, the fast food chain released on Twitter an ad campaign starring boot stomping kids led by Mason Ramsey of Walmart yodeling kid fame, singing about cow farts contributing to global warming and claiming that lemongrass can reduce methane in those farts by a third. The ad, part of the company's Cow's Menu campaign, generated a backlash of social media criticism. Pissed off ranchers and a concerned science community pointed out that the ad perpetuated a long-standing misconception about cow farts and the hotly debated narrative that cows are a major climate change problem. Plus, it promoted an unproven solution as its big greenhouse gas win. In doing so, Burger King missed the chance to highlight the real potential for change, turning cows and their methane-producing digestive systems into a climate cooling solution. Adding insult to injury, Burger King doesn't know which end of the cow to focus on. It's the burps, BK, not the farts, the burps. Frank Mitloehner, PhD at University of California, Davis animal science professor and air quality expert, shared strong words about the campaign. Nearly all enteric methane from cattle is from belching, he tweeted in a response. Suggesting otherwise turns this serious climate topic into a joke. Cattle, he argues, can cool the planet. Herd sizes, efficient production methods, and burp management are key. Burp management? And it's past time for the conversation to shift toward exploring how their emissions could be manipulated in favor of global cooling. This is why I have a beef, with making a silly story out of this. Mitloehner, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, tells 1-0 because it really is a major deal that agriculture can contribute here. So this is on July 14th, this is obviously a month ago, and Burger King's tweet, cow farts and burps are no laughing matter. They release methane, contributing to climate change, and that's why we're working to change our cows' diet by adding lemongrass to reduce their emissions by approximately 33%. Learn about our ongoing study. And this continues. One of the best parts of growing up a farm kid is experiencing science firsthand. For instance, by having a cow belch in your face. My first job was feeding calves, and I raised heifers for the neighboring dairy starting at age 12 to put myself through college before starting my own farm, so it's safe to say I've had more than my fair share of experience with cow eructation, the fancy pants name for cow belching. Cows burp dozens of times a day as part of the natural cycle of the ruminant digestive system. When a cow gulps down a mouthful of grass, its digestive process starts in the first of 4 stomachs, the rumen. Capable of holding up to 25 gallons, about the size of your bathtub, the rumen is chock full of microbes. The whole thing acts like a giant fermentation vat for cellulose-based materials like grass and hay, the stuff humans can't digest. Fermentation creates gas, in the case of cows, about 30 to 50 quarts of gas per hour. Ouch. That's where the burps come in. A cow burp is not unpleasant, it's sort of sweet and grassy, and certainly far from the stinkiest thing produced on a farm. You can't smell the methane, which is odorless. Scientists estimate that 80 to 95% of a cow's enteric methane, enteric meaning related to the intestines, comes from the burps. The rest comes in a very small percentage from cow farts. but mostly from the stuff that immediately follows it, manure. But a fart versus burp mix-up is the least of the matter. And we got some more stuff. We got a lot of it. And it goes into more depth. Now, I will probably go into this in a little bit more depth in an upcoming video, but if you want to learn more about this, you can go and you can check out this post. And again, this is available, this is on Twitter from 10, and this is on Medium. So if you want to read the whole article, but I'm curious as to what your thoughts are, fam. I'm not stopping eating grass-fed beef anytime soon. I personally think that animal farming is fucking a mess. I think we need to overhaul a lot of things in this country, including our healthcare, our sick care system, big pharma, big food. It's a fucking mess. But I think this is a good example of how marketing and shit can get really distorted and really twisted and really fucking thrown into what people just catch on, catching marketing, and then they just run with something that they see. So definitely this needs to be looked into more, and I'm assuming that we have both sides that want the environment to improve. I mean, I'm one of those people. Let's go into some overtime, fam. I'm ready to go in. I'm ready to go a little bit deeper. I'm ready to go a little hard on this. Yeah, let's go in. Hit it. Where's my OT? Yeah. Okay, so here's the deal. If you want to make vegan choices or plant-based choices, that's up to you. Legit, it's up to you. If you want to eat grass-fed beef, quality meats, that's up to you too. I think we need to all come together on this issue. And I'm not a scientist, I'm not a climate scientist, but there is the circle of life that does exist. Humans have evolved as hunters and gatherers, and we live in a different type of society today in which our structure of society and our philosophies and our ideas and what we complain about, what we focus on as the most important issues, it gets very, very twisted with all the social justice shit going on. And a lot of people say things or say that they believe in things or virtue signal in a certain way that is trying to pump up and inflate their own ego. They're not really doing it for the environment. They're not really doing it for the animals. They're doing it for themselves so they can be more virtuous than thou, so they can be the most supportive person. It's called virtue signaling. They're trying to fluff their own ego because they don't have a purpose. Everyone wants a team. Everyone loves a community, which is why we got the Swole fam, only we don't stand for bullshit, okay? Now, it's very easy to fall into one of these ideologies and pretend like you're doing something for a wonderful reason, for a strong purpose, and it's really misguided, and you kind of go too deep into the fray, and you go off the fucking deep end so far that you can't come back. So if we all come together and are like, okay, we have this planet, we need to make it work, we need to improve it, let's stop biasing it towards save all the animals or eat all the animals. It's about eating quality foods that are great for humans, which includes animal products. It fucking does. That's why most people do, because they're fucking great. But we shouldn't be torturing animals. We shouldn't be, and you might argue, whoa, if we're eating animals, we're torturing them. Circle of fucking life, apex predator, we won. Top of the food chain. So it's important that we focus on our future as a species and as a world in which we are moving forward to do our best to not destroy and not to ruin the environment unnecessarily. So I'm not saying that Burger King has all the evil in mind, but they're definitely looking to satisfy their stakeholders, and they're pushing more plant-based or whatever their shit is, Impossible Burgers and such, because people, the social shit. So it's just virtue signaling. They wouldn't do it if it wasn't the trend. That's the thing. And it's very easy for these things to get mistaken and for people to run too far with an idea before it's been fully fleshed out. So what are your thoughts about all this? Drop a comment down below. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, and I'll see you next time for more ET. Peace out. My shit is relevant, our topic, my melanin is popping, I'm taking
skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no ollies, you children popping.